So I hope y'all have had an amazing week so far. I hope that, something great has happened for you this week. I know, if you're still alive and breathing, we have a lot to be thankful for this year. Just wanted to come on here like I do every week. I am Dania of Salon Nia Sade, located in Atlanta, Georgia. I am a master cosmetologist and I am a certified trichologist. And that just means that in addition to helping women, feel beautiful, enhancing what they have naturally with their hair, educating them on hair care techniques, I also help women uncover the root cause of their hair loss. I help them dig deep and understand what could be going on in their body that could have caused their hair loss. Illnesses or that specific organ being out of balance can cause, hair loss or lead to hair loss. Because a lot of times when someone has hair loss, it is due to an imbalance internally. But a lot of times as beauty professionals, we try to fix the hair loss topically because we're taught, things to do on the scalp. Hey, auntie. We're taught all about products, techniques, and those things in cosmetology school, but we're not taught about really how hair loss happens, what causes it, how it starts, those types of things. So that's why I embarked on the road of trichology. If you have been following me for any amount of time, you know that, hey Jade, you know that my sister had lupus, or she has lupus, and she lost her hair when I was a teenager. So that's how I originally started my journey to trichology, but I didn't get certified until 2 years ago. Well, this month being lupus awareness is interesting because, of course, there are a lot of things I've studied and learned about lupus over the years, but it just amazes me how much, is not spoke about when it comes to how lupus affects the body, how, things that people that live with lupus should not do. And that brings me to my topic today, garlic. Yes, garlic has its benefits. People talk about how it's good for helping fight illness. But when it comes to people that live with lupus, it is the exact opposite effect. The ingredients or the things that are in garlic actually can start to produce more white blood cells. And for people with lupus, that is not a good thing. It sends them into a flare-up. So it is recommended that either you do not eat garlic at all or you keep it very minimal, because that flare-up can lead to pain. It can lead to fevers, stomach aches, dizziness, which means that more than likely they have to go to the hospital. They have to take more medicine, other things in addition to how they already feel day to day with the illness. So the reason this is important is because even though we're hairstylists and we work behind the chair, when we see something happening on our client's hair and scalp, and we know it's not something topically that we've done or they've done, 9 times out of 10, it's something going on internally. That could be them, their diet changing. That could be, how they're eating, how their body is breaking down foods, how it's not breaking down foods, their medication showing up. It could be, things happening in their life, stress. And stress is a blanket statement, but it's what stress does to the body that causes the hair loss. So when I think about all the things that, I personally witnessed my sister go through, and now on this end, it makes me realize that there have, before I became as educated as I am, there have probably been several times when I thought, something was going on with my client's hair and I just couldn't figure out what it was. And I was literally fighting a never-ending battle using products that I didn't know at the time were not going to help and were not going to work until I started to dig deeper into the world of trichology. The world of trichology to me is a big puzzle, and you continue to put pieces together. You continue to find more information. You continue to be able to build on your research, and you continue to just be able to grow, not even just in the aspect of just trichology, but naturally when you study trichology, you grow in the field of cosmetology because you start to operate differently. You start to look at things from a different perspective. You start to evaluate the services that you offer, and you start to evaluate the products that you use, because now you see things from a perspective of prevention instead of just getting the service done or just getting the technique perfected, right? So I say all of this to say that I think as beauty professionals, we have to get out of our own way. We have to stop thinking, oh, that class costs too much, or, I just want to do hair. Yes, you can do hair, but let's be real. If 90% of your clients start experiencing hair loss, you no longer have a clientele, and you no longer are able to do what you need to do to sustain, to be able to take care of you and your family. So it's inevitable that we're going to have to study it. Thank you for the love. It's inevitable that we're going to have to learn more about hair loss and study more about hair loss, because it's showing up in all of our chairs. No matter how good you are at what you do, no matter, how talented you are, no matter what you know, no matter how far you've come in your career, no matter how long you've been working in your career, no matter how long you've been working in your career, it's going to show up and it's going to start affecting you. It probably already has, but you probably don't have enough people that you're seeing or enough people that are really realizing what's happening themselves to be able to realize they need more help than you can offer. So let's quit putting ourselves, in a situation where we're always trying to catch up, and let's get on the train of trichology while it's available, while, we have people out here trying to teach like Kai that are sharing information with us, sharing her passion with us, trying to get us all in a space that we are able to, continue to grow our businesses and continue to show up and be the best we can be. And just remember why we signed up for this. We signed up for this because we enjoy doing hair. We enjoy making people feel beautiful. But when somebody sits in your chair and they're continuously seeing their hair, they're losing their hair, and all you can offer them is a cover up. But that cover up is also making it worse because you don't realize that the type of hair loss they have, they shouldn't even be under a dryer, but you gave them a sew-in that needs to be under the dryer to dry. And then it's just getting progressively worse until you don't have hair to braid down, and then they have to go into a wig, and then there's no recovery. So let's start operating from a space where we're doing things we can do in the beginning so it doesn't get too far in the end. And just the first step for that will be joining us in February. We're going live in February. We'll be in Houston again. The last two have been virtual. So the people that have been waiting for another in-person option, join us in February the 26th through the 28th. If you want to become a VIP participant, you get an extra day where, we help you go through your numbers, we help you get your business in order, and we help you look at things from the financial perspective of your real-time numbers. Kai helps you break everything down and look at it and see where you are and what you need to do and what changes you need to make when you get back to your salon space. So if nothing else I've said today, just remember, don't continue to do things and wait and say you can't afford this and you can't afford that. The things that we want and the things that we need sometimes require us to make temporary sacrifices. And those temporary sacrifices have a greater reward in the end. Everything is not going to be cheap. Everything is not going to be, a price that we can all afford. But if you really want something bad enough, you make adjustments and you do what you need to do to get there. Because at the end of the day, the price of the class is nothing compared to the money that you'll lose if you don't learn this information and do what you need to do behind the chair so you can level up in your business and your career and help your clients that already trust you from a different perspective. So that's all I got today, y'all. I will see y'all again next week. I hope y'all have a great rest of your week. I hope y'all have a great holiday. Stay safe. If you're traveling, be careful on the road. Enjoy time with your family and just continue to enjoy yourself. I will talk to y'all next week. See y'all later. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share my page with someone else.